Welcome along. Surprise. This is a bonus mid-December mini pod. I thought I'd do something a little bit different. It's just me, Haydn, here today, and welcome along to Man in the Mirror. Merry Christmas. Um, yeah, I thought I'd do a little kind of gift guide. So it's mid-December, hopefully not too late, but yeah, it just struck me that I've been sent various things. There's things I've bought. There's things I like in my kind of morning and evening routine edit, and just some great gift ideas. So I thought I would compile a really short. I think there's 6 or 7 gift items that I've just put together, and I thought maybe this would be a good opportunity to talk through some of those. And if you're stuck for some last minute Christmas gifts, I could help out. And if you're watching on YouTube, I will show you some of the items. And obviously, if you're listening, I will try to describe the best way I can. But look, thank you for joining me. Hope your Christmas prep and everything is going okay. And yeah, like I say, if you've got a few last minute bits to get, I'm here to help. That's what I can do for you. So look, I'm going to start. There's a few things in a few different categories, and the first one is a fragrance. And again, I'm trying not to go too expensive because, like you, I'm aware that fragrance is a tricky gift, isn't it, for any time of year, but particularly Christmas, because there's danger of getting it wrong. I think some of those discovery sets are a great idea. Give people a range of fragrances from a brand or a certain house and see what they like. But if you are in the mood to gift, there's one that I've picked up is from Brioni, and it's called Suave. I think it's Suave rather than Suave, but it's, gosh, saying it's a reasonable price, around £100 for 100 ml. I think that is good value for the kind of fragrance we've got here from Brioni. And Brioni, as you may well know, is a menswear house. Beautiful suits, very elegant, very suave. So, and I think they have 5 fragrances in their collection so far. And this is the new one called Suave, which is from Michel Almerac and his son Roman Almerac, working with Jerome Epinette. So all incredible perfumers. And Suave, let me just give it a little spray here. There's pink pepper, cardamom, but it's a very smooth leather fragrance. You've got ambery notes, there's vetiver, but it's not a harsh fragrance at all. I feel like it could be almost sounds like I'm damning it with faint praise, but it could be a safe gift because there's a real smoothness to it. I don't feel like it's going to scare anyone unduly, but also, if you can see, I'm going to describe it, but it's almost like a kind of apothecary style bottle, beautiful sort of lacquered glass, and the Brioni badge on the front. It looks very elegant. And as I say, it's about £100 for 100 ml, or there's a 60 ml that's £75. So I think that's pretty good value, and I think a safe gift. And for someone who you think would like a stylish fragrance, this is a real smooth pink pepper, spicy leather fragrance. So for me, it's very elegant, it's very grounding, and very refined. So I'll put some, as with all the gift ideas, I'll put some notes in the program notes about where you might be able to buy it. But yeah, it's around £100 for 100 ml. It's Brioni and it's Suave. The next one it's from a brand called Herlum, and it's a hand and body wash duo. Herlum use a really beautiful Brazilian ingredient called murumuru butter. And this here, you've got the body wash. Yeah, this is the sandalwood and grapefruit body wash, and there's also a body lotion. Now, I'm a real sucker for a nice premium body wash, and this one is beautiful. I'm just going to squirt a little bit of it here into my hand. You can see on screen it's clear, but you've got this beautiful sliced, really fresh grapefruit. I'm just going to make sure it's on my hands for the whole thing. It's yeah, grapefruit, and you get this woody finish to it. Really unique, feels really premium, And this Murumuru butter is really good at holding onto your skin's moisture. Now, look at the size of this. It's, how big is it? It's 500 ml. So this is going to last a while. And you've got the hand and body lotion as well. The duo is about it's £56 on their website at Herlum, and it's also available at Cult Beauty and Anthropology and places like that. It's recycled plastic. It's PET plastic that's recycled. It's vegan. It's palm oil free. All the good things and none of the nasties. A really nice set. Again, I think for people who, if you want to give someone body products and just elevate the regular products, and I think this Herlum duo is a really good idea. Onto candles. I'm just going to get rid of that lotion. Now, Christmas candles, I think this whole category seems to have grown so much over the last few years, but my favorite is always Acqua di Parma, and there you can see it on screen. I've got it lit, hopefully not too dangerous. This one is called Caminetto, which effectively is the smell of a crackling fireplace. It's incense, it's amber. Yeah, it's that idea of being able to cozy up at home next to a crackling fireplace. And if you can see what the flame does, there's this beautifully designed glass from India Madhavi, and she's done the whole range. I think there's 3 different fragrances in the candles and diffusers, and there's a premium range as well with this beautiful glass. But the standard one, this is a 200 gram candle. It's around £75. You should get about 50 hours from it. And I think, I love Acqua di Parma anyway. And I just think if you're gifting something, whether it's a diffuser or a candle, again, it's that elevated, great quality product, a brand that people know. It might be a brand that people don't buy for themselves on a day-to-day basis, but makes a beautiful gift. And Acqua di Parma wrap things and package things in a beautiful way. So that's my Christmas candle recommendation. And actually, I've been using this one for a good week or so now, and there's definitely plenty more hours in it, but it's Caminetto, the smell of a crackling fireplace. Next up, you may have heard a few weeks ago on the podcast, I spoke to Adam Reed. And Adam Reed is the top London hairdresser, has lots of celebrity clients, but also is just a really fabulous guy, loves his fragrance. And he's released a range called Arkive, which we talked about on the podcast. And this was the one that we mentioned and I said was my favorite. It's called No One Elsie. And it's a scent for hair and body. And what's so great about this, it's got tomato leaf and rhubarb, really fresh. Let me just have a little spray. The best thing about this in terms of gifting is the price point. It's £30 for 50 ml, and it's an eau de parfum. I don't know how he's done it at that price, but it's really great quality, really biting fresh rhubarb. And it's safe to go in the hair as well. So this one would make a really good gift, I think, because, God, is that stocking filler price? I don't know, but that's a really good price at £30 for 50 ml. There's 4 of them in the range, and this was my favorite. It's called No One Elsie from Adam Reed's Arkive range. Again, you can find it on his website, and I shall put links below. Now, another one that's really well priced is a brand that you might know, or you certainly might have seen in hotels or as an amenity, is Roger and Gallet. They have a whole range of soaps, lotions, body products, and they also do colognes. And this is new this year, and it's called Cologne Twist. Lemony fresh, really. Let me have a little spritz. I need to get used to doing this, demonstrating. But yeah, give a little spritz here. Yeah, I mean, it's just that kind of barbershop cologne profile, really, really zesty lemon. And again, this is 100 ml, and it's £38. You might even be able to find it cheaper on certain stores online. There's a shower gel, there's a deodorant, there's various gift packs, but I just think that's great value. Looks, it's they're headquartered on Rue Saint Honoré in Paris. Just a really classy French brand. So again, elevating the usual kind of routines that we all do. But yeah, all kinds of products in that Cologne Twist range. But yeah, my pick of them is the cologne there, eau de cologne at £38, which I think is incredible. In terms of deodorant, now again, obviously we've talked about Lynx and all the box sets and things I bought for my Tino son Charlie over the years, but a brand again that are featured on the podcast is Act, and here's my Act Deodorant Balm. They came on the podcast, gosh, I think in one of the early seasons, maybe seasons 2 or 3, but it's a different kind of product. It's a balm, so it comes out as a sort of quite a light lotion cream. They're about this, I think there's 5 or 6 maybe different fragrances in the range. And what's so special about them, I don't know if you can see the kind of consistency there, which is, it's quite slightly, there's a bit of grit to it, but it absolutely rubs in and doesn't leave any residue. This one is the Orange Grove fragrance, which I love. So they're about £21. It's all natural ingredients. The fragrances are at the forefront, so they're all really beautiful. There's no aluminium, excuse me, no plastics. They're winning awards left, right, and centre. And I know there's a subscription you can do as well. But this year I subscribed for a while. I stopped subscribing and went back to a traditional roll-on. And this is personal to me, but it's I just started to get really sore under the arms, and I didn't know whether it was something that was in some of the different roll-ons I've been using, or just a reaction after using Acqua for a while. But I returned to it. Sorry, just wiping that off. I returned to it, and it's a natural product, and straight away my underarms just feel soothed, and I've got none of the irritation that I got before, and the smell lasts all day. A really good product, and was set up by 2 ex-West End performers, and they tested it on loads of different actors and dancers. So it really works. It keeps you dry, and it's all natural, and there's no plastic. So that's Act, and that one's Orange Grove, and they're around about £21, depending if you subscribe or not. In terms of hair products, now Murdock, I featured Graham, the CEO of Murdock, this year on the podcast. Murdock's a brand I mentioned at the time that I've loved for years, and I just think they make great products. And again, I think for gifting, the Quince and Oakmoss, there's a shampoo. This is the conditioner. Smells really good, protein packed. You can get it in a gift set with the shampoo and conditioner for £35. I think they're around about £21 individually. But again, I think it's that elevation of what is, can be kind of a common or garden product. But I think, buying a gift set from a brand like Murdock, and of course you can even gift the barbering experience itself with a voucher, but just really good quality, looks great in the bathroom and works really well. So yeah, there's my little rundown. Is that everything? Yes, that's all my products. So there's 7 products there. I'm going to link to them in the program notes, and I shall pop it all on my socials too. So just a little extra thing to pop in after the end of season 8. I'll be back with a brand new season 9 in the new year, with lots of great guests planned already. So all that's left to do is to wish you a very Merry Christmas and a very Happy New Year. I hope Santa brings you exactly what you want, and I hope this has been helpful, just to give you a few little tips of products that I think might make good gifts this Christmas. So I'll see you in the new year, and until then, take care.